Well, thank you for clicking on this episode of Bladerunner Tool Sharpenings Before and After. A gentleman just brought by this little homemade knife, wanted me to put a handle on it. I said, okay, well, that's fine. I'll go right ahead and do that. And he said, yeah, I got a couple of weeks. He says, I won't be around, so go ahead and take your time on it. Well, I got it back to the shop, and I noticed it was broken, and someone had welded it, and not very well. So what I'm gonna have to do is I have a friend with a MIG welder, a wire feed MIG welder, and what I'll do is I'll fill all this in, re-weld it on the back side here as well, and weld that spine up. I'm not gonna go ahead and harden and temper it. There's always a chance that could be breakage in there. I talked to him since then, and he says, yeah, you know what, I'm just gonna use it in my shop anyway, so no big deal. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna fix it up as best I can, and then of course I'll grind it down and polish it the best I can, and we'll put a handle on there, and we'll show you our results when we return. Well, thanks for hanging in on this episode of Bladerunner Tool Sharpenings Before and After. Unbeknownst to you, it's been a while. Putting handles on knives is a bit tricky for me, and I learn something every time I put one on because I'm not very knowledgeable about it, so I'm just been kind of experimenting as I go. This knife that was broken in half, and it looked like someone had fused welded it together. I MIG welded it together, and then I polished or ground everything down and polished it off. Took a really nice edge, got a beautiful point on that thing. I mean, that is just wow, Hungawa. And then for the handle, what I did was, gosh, I had several different types of scales that I was going to put on this handle, and nothing seemed to fit right for it. And then I ran across this wine oak barrel stave, and they start out looking like this. And as you can see, I cut the inside out. What I did was I split this stave down the center there, and I made two handles out of one piece. And I ended up with this. There's still a little bit of wine right back here on both sides. So what I did was I took the inside of the barrel and turned it around so it's on the outside of each side of the knife. So there was wine all the way along here, but all I could maintain was that through contouring and getting the knife shaped the way that I wanted it to. So I thought it came out pretty slick. Put a brass pin in there. The butt came out really nice. I do like the curves and the lines of this knife. The handle is really comfortable, but very small. So it's more comfortable for a much smaller hand, like a female's hand or a child's hand, as far as that goes. But I think it came out pretty sweet. And that is what makes the world go round here at Bladerunner Tool Sharpenings Before and After. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this video. Give us a like and share our Facebook page, and like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And remember, with Bladerunner, there's never a dull moment.